Hi Paul, so this is my final update for the Capstone, and what I have here is a digital cookbook. So I have a couple classes over here, Python classes, the main being cookbook main, and when I run it, it comes up to here and asks what would you like to add today, or what would you like to add, update, review, or delete today. So if we go into view, it displays all of them. It knows all the types, the ingredients, the bake time, everything, then ask if you want to do something else. So type in yes, select a certain type. Oh, wrong option. Select a certain type. Go soup. Now it shows only the soup kind. Soup, the recipes with soup. So we'll continue again. And this time we'll add a recipe. So we'll give it just a tester name. Set it to breakfast. Ingredients, it'll ask how many. So if I do, let's say 3, then I'll ask for 1, 2, and 3. And then I will ask, does it need to bake, since not every recipe needs to be baked. In this case, yes, might as well. It'll ask for the time, 45, and temperature, just throw in random simple numbers. Then it'll ask for directions, which you would then write out like the whole list. So turn and then I'll ask if it's a family favorite. So eventually I will have another feature that will like sort through and only display family favorites or not. For this one, it's yes. And then I'll give you a little breakdown. So name, the type that you put in, the ingredients, the bake time, the temp, the directions you put in, and is it family favorite? And then it'll ask yes or no if this looks good. If no, it'll ask you to retype the recipe in. Otherwise, yes. It'll save it and ask if you want to do something else. So we'll go yes. View select recipe. Go to, and there it is, right there, test. So you can also delete it and go into, or we can update it first. So then it lists all of the currently available recipes, I guess, or recipes. And then you could type in which ID you want. So we'll want 12 just to change it. And then I'll run you through the add function again and you resubmit the whole recipe just to be thorough. So I'll ask again. Yes. And we look in all recipes this time. And right there it is. Actually, it got shuffled, I think. Right there it is. So then, finally, we can delete it. So we go here, it asks for the ID again. We'll say delete, and we look back into all our recipes. It is now gone. So that's the function or the how it looks when it runs. I would like to get it eventually to use Python's default GUI but that's a whole nother system onto itself that needs to be learned. And I'm going to be working on this. This is a capstone and a gift eventually. But for now, this is what I got. And something really interesting. So the data isn't stored in any file here. Instead, it's actually stored on SQL server, my SQL server. So right here are all the recipes right here. And if I kept the one that I made, it would be down here. But here are all the recipes that are currently pulled from here, connected via this, and then this uses recipes, and view recipes use them to show or add and delete. I would also eventually like to get it to use a database not on my, not XAMPP eventually, but I'm currently getting errors with that aren't very clear to solve. So at the moment, this is what I got. Everything runs fine, and that's about it.